Be on or no? Are we here or what are we doing, Graham?
Welcome to Talk and Fight. We're live with Neil the Deal.
How you doing, everybody? Nice to see you. Nice to see you again, Graham. Sorry for my tardiness today. We were having some computer problems. Can you imagine? They never happen, eh? This is the first time in my life that I had a computer issue. But we're working through it. We're trying to get better every day. So, I was born in an era where there wasn't even a computer. So I'm still trying to figure it out. You know what I mean, Graham?
I do. What do you got for us?
All right, guys. Nice to see you again. I'd like to say thank you very much for everything again. The likes, the shares, all the great comments, all the Xboxers coming out and talking about how things really were, which is really, really nice to see. And I want to thank you all for the just a great response, And this is a new year. We keep saying that, Graham? And we're looking forward to a big year, guys, all of us together, all right? So thanks for coming to Talk and Fight. We'll always be here for you. If you need anything, please let us know. And if you know anybody who wants to come on the show, feel free to let us know. We'll gladly, the producers will take a look and they'll figure it out for you. All right. So this evening, I'd like to say one thing, Graham, before I start. It's my mother's birthday today. So I want to say hi to my mom. Mom, I love you. Everybody there's only one mom, Graham? So today is her day. It's a great day for me. She's not here with me in physical, but she's here in spirit. So she's helping me and guiding me as your mother and father will always hopefully do. So moving on, we're going to talk a little bit more, Graham. I'm liking this Canadian connection thing I've been doing. What are you thinking about that?
You're the only one doing it, so keep going.
Well, the thing is, we're Canadians. Guys, I know we gave it all last night against the Americans, It didn't work out for us, but the kids played great, Graham. They gave it everything they had. We ran into a hot goalie. That's all that happened. And our goalie was better than him. So Mr. Levi, they call him, or Levy, thank you very much, man. You were so amazing. The team was phenomenal, man. Neil the Deal gives you double thumbs up, bros. Thanks a lot. There it is, the double thumber. And those guys over there are my boys. So we're going to talk about another Canadian guy. Thanks, guys. Great performance. We're going to talk about a guy, Graham, that we had talked about earlier on, myself and between us. And hopefully if he's listening or he's out there in Talk and Fight land, he's listening a little bit, because we'd really like to have you on the Neil the Deal show. Where we'd be very excited to have you if it would be great, So tonight, Graham, we're going to talk about a Canadian boxer. We're going to continue that for a little bit because I'm feeling it's a new year and I like the Canadians. Then we're going to go into some international guys and you'll see, we'll roll into it. All right. The Canadian guys, I think, I like to boost us. You know what I mean? I'm Canadian and these guys put it out on the line for us. So the guy we're going to talk about tonight, his name is Egerton Marcus. Egerton Marcus, fantastic, amazing fighter, absolutely amazing man all around. He had a great career. I watched a number of his fights, and again, I thought he was one of the real common type of guys at the time in his era that had a really good shot, and he did very, very well for us. So we're going to talk a little bit about Egerton tonight. He was actually born in Guyana, in I guess what would that be, Graham? That's South America, right? Yeah. Okay. Apparently, he was born February 2nd, 1965. So he's the exact same age as Neil the Deal. All right. He's actually a little older than me, I guess. A few months. But he's from Good Fortune, Esquerdable Islands, West Dominicana, British Guiana. If that makes any sense to you, then that's where the gentleman is from. It's in South America, but that's a heck of a, I'm from Toronto, Canada. That's pretty easy. But that's a mouthful, that one. He came to Canada in 1973. He was raised in Toronto, and he has 4 siblings. All right, so a pretty big family. I guess his parents came here, and that's awesome. You know what I mean? Like, I encourage all that kind of stuff. If you're going to come to the country, make our country better, I'm all in. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. Trying to be better. Remember, Graham?
Always.
Yeah. So he came to Canada in '93, and his uncle was a fighter, eh, Graham? This is what I understand through my travels. That his uncle was he fought for Guyana in the 1968 Olympics. So that must have been an inspiration to him, seeing his uncle doing that. We'll ask him maybe a little bit about that if he decides to come and see us. He has a cousin who I know of as well. And I was thinking about talking about Egerton's cousin, and I've seen him fight quite a number of times, and he was amazing. He was a real amazing fighter. His name is Troy Ross. All right, but it was Troy Amos Ross, but I think he went by Troy Ross when he was fighting. At least the fights that I saw him in, he was going as Troy. I believe it was Troy Ross, and that's his cousin. So and he was an amazing fighter, Troy Ross, and so, you know, it's in the family, I guess. You know what I mean, Graham? They do have a bloodline in the boxing community.
Yep.
Yeah. You know anything about that, Graham?
Well, we've talked about brothers. Getting some feedback. The Lalonde brothers, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, we've talked about brothers who've been fighters, coming from a fight.
Yeah. Well, it's his cousin, right? His cousin Troy, right? And I seen him fight a couple of times here in Mississauga, and on TV a few times. And he was really good, man. Troy was really good, and obviously Egerton probably coached him or helped him along the way, because I believe he's definitely younger. I know that he's younger than Egerton for sure. So, anyways, he won a middleweight silver medal for Canada in the 1988 Summer Olympics. Egerton did. So he won us an Olympic medal, man. That is big time. You know what I mean? That's when you're rolling with the big boys when you win an Olympic medal, guys. So just remember that he trained hard, and he performed at a top of his ability and won us the silver medal. So thanks a lot, Egerton. I remember that myself. It was amazing, and that's why I followed you. So it'd be great to have you out if you get any time. I'd love to have you on the Neil the Deal show. It'd be a pleasure. So he turned pro in 1989. He won his first 14 fights, Graham. So he was 14-0 before he had a loss. His totals were 17 wins, 5 losses, and 1 draw. He had 12 KOs, 5 decisions, 3 losses were KOs with 2 decisions. So he was basically in every fight he was ever in. He probably will tell you. I'm sure he'll tell you. You know, he was good. Like 14-0 to start a career is very impressive. After that, I guess he retired. He fought Donovan Razor Ruddock. We'll talk about Donovan going forward. We'll talk about Donovan, and he was one of our big Canadian heavyweights. He fought the big boys, Razor, right? And obviously Egerton was fighting him as well. You know what I mean? So that's pretty impressive. But he retired after a TKO loss to Razor in October 2001, and he returned for a brief career, a comeback, I guess you would call it, in his last fight in 2007, and he beat an American named Carl Gallwright in the 8th round by decision. So, pretty illustrious career. He was an Olympian for us, which is one of my favorite things. Like, that is just the best. You know what I mean? I got hats off. You know, hats off to you. And now I understand. Apparently, what I hear is he's an actor, Graham. So he's acting in shows and movies or whatever I guess he's doing. So he's an actor and he's traveling. So good for him. Good work, Egerton. That's very impressive, man. thank you very much for everything, and I'm hoping to have you out. The last little bit here is he ran a boxing academy too, called the Egerton Marcus Boxing Academy up until 2006 in Liberty Village here in Toronto, Canada. So I didn't know that he was actually had an actual gym and he was training people, and he apparently he still trains amateur boxers. So Egerton, if you decide to come out, all right, we're going to talk to you a little bit about that kind of thing, like what's going on now, and what happened then. So it's all up to you, my friend. I'd love to see you. You're an amazing individual. I loved you every minute of the way, especially in the Olympics. That the Olympic guys, I really have a soft spot for. It's because they're not playing for money. You know what I mean, Graham? It's all about winning for the country, the heart. It's all about the heart, really, for me. So I got to thank him, and hopefully we'll see him soon. I'd love to see you, buddy. Come on out. Neil the Deal's saying, right on, right on, right on.
Did you happen to see the movie that he was in as a boxer? It was a boxing movie. It was called Against the Ropes. It was put out about 15 years ago with Meg Ryan.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Yeah. It's a story, ironically enough, about a female manager. It's a fictional story, but the manager is real. She was having a tough time in a male-dominated sport 15 odd years ago, before even women were allowed to box in the Olympics. But anyway, Egerton starred in the movie. He's a bit heavy, but he was in the movie. So I just thought I'd let you know. Called Against the Ropes.
Yeah, that's really cool. And what was the name of the movie again, Graham?
Against the Ropes.
Against the Ropes. Okay, guys. Well, there you go. Against the Ropes. It sounds to me like it's something I need to watch, and I'm gonna get around the TV and check it out.
A little bit of trivia for you.
Absolutely, I'm all in. Yeah, man. So I guess we're gonna end it at that, guys. We're hoping to have Egerton come out, and if he's watching, man, just want to say hi. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? You know what I mean? And I hope everything's going well for you, and maybe we'll see you in the new year. Graham, thanks a lot for having me tonight. I appreciate it, as usual. Be safe. Take care of your friends and family. Mom, happy birthday.
We're always thinking of our moms. All right. Thanks very much, Neil. Appreciate it. And thanks very much, our good viewership, for tuning in tonight. Join us, Neil the Deal, at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, Monday to Friday, except Fridays. We're going to switch that to 6:30. So Neil comes on before the Friday night panel. And coming up soon is, speaking of Egerton Marcus, Champ Bola Ray, if I'm not mistaken, fought against Razor Ruddock as well. So there's a bit of a connection there. Yeah, a bit of a connection there too. Anyway, so
Graham, can I just say? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead, Graham.
No, I was gonna take us out.
Okay, just wanted to say a little quick shout out to Ray. Ray's out there, Ray. Thanks a lot, Ray. You're fantastic, man. Good to have you aboard. You're doing a great job. I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. Keep up the good work, man. And hey, I'm looking so forward to meeting up with you again. You know what I mean? So, Ray, 2 thumbs up for Ray, the champ, from Neil the Deal.
2 thumbs up. All right. Thanks very much. I'm going to talk to you tomorrow night. Remember, viewers, like, share, subscribe. See you, Neil.
See you later, guys. We'll see you tomorrow, 7 o'clock. Be safe. Enjoy.